Energy culture is a way of understanding behaviour, taking into account a whole lot of different theories about behaviour and trying to bring them together in one simple model that helps ourselves, helps individuals in their households, and also helps policymakers really understand what locks people into patterns of energy behaviour. And so these three things, our actions or activities, and the physical things we have, and how we think, what our norms are, all interact with each other quite strongly to actually build up patterns of behaviour.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi, my name's Chris Ratcliffe.
I'm Jess.
I'm Daniel.
I live in Caversham, about 15 minutes by bike from uni, and I'm studying documentary filmmaking.
I live in Auckland in a suburb called Whenuapai, in a house that my fiance and I just recently renovated.
I do IT work as well as we farm a block just out of Greytown in Wairarapa.
We have 2 kids and I'm busy with uni.
I ride my bike to uni some days. The reason I use my bike is mostly that I love riding it. Saves a bit of money. I guess I can say that I'm doing the right thing. And that is definitely the best way to start the morning.
I have some meetings I have to go to this morning, so I'll spend a fair bit of time on the road. Often, however, I will stay at home, work from home in the morning, and then head into the office once traffic has died down. Welcome to the Auckland commute.
We're just dropping those off at Dave here in Greytown. We drive in most days to Greytown. In the summer, I quite often bike with Liz in a chariot, so there's a bit of a thing you pull along behind the bike. And we'll do that again this summer. We just need to wait for Archie to grow big enough to hold his head up and he can go on the chariot as well.
A little bit warmer in here. University's always heated.
There's our little house, surrounded by some beautiful big trees, and unfortunately what you're looking at are our bedrooms, and all the living is sort of the southeast side of the house, so the sun leaves the house pretty early.
We've just woken up to a nice warm house. We've had the heat pump running. Having that heat pump on for the morning just before we get up certainly takes the edge off things. We bought this house about 2 years ago. We gutted the inside of it and had an opportunity to think about our energy use when we did so.
Anyway, just arrived home. Let's see if we can fix this fire. I live in a nice flat in South Dunedin, and I am lucky to have massive panoramic windows to the backyard, which are single glazed. But I tend just to hang out in the living room where we've got a wood fire. As a renter, I'm pretty much stuck with that situation.
We've got these big old trees on the farm. The branches are starting to come down in high winds and things, and this one here was so close to the house, so this was one of the first ones to go. Yeah, so it's quite labour intensive firewood. So this is where we keep our wood so it stays nice and dry, and this is pretty much my view from the kitchen window.
So when we renovated our house about a year ago now, we took the opportunity to replace all of the lights in the house with energy efficient LED lights. The insulation that we have in the house keeps us nice and warm. The heat pump certainly helps, and I think that's probably one of our bigger users.
The roof is currently insulated, but the floors are not. Our primary heat source in the house is a wood fire. We do also have a heat transfer system that grabs the heat out of the room with the fireplace and pumps it into the bedrooms.
Yeah.
It's a bit chilly, but I got a couple of blankets on, so I should be alright. See ya!
So the Energy Cultures Framework helps us think about a really complicated situation in a relatively simple way. It invites us to think about the individual energy cultures of people or of households or of businesses, just thinking about the interplay between what they have, what they do, and how they think. So here we've just seen 3 quite different energy cultures focusing on people's everyday travel and how they keep warm at home. So Ben rides his bike to uni and isn't living in the warmest circumstances. Chris commutes to work and is living in a house that he and his partner have worked hard to make warmer and more energy efficient. And Tess and Dan live in the country using a car and bike for their travel and chopping their own wood for the fire to keep warm. Each has quite a different combination of material culture, what they have, practices, what they do, and norms, their expectations and aspirations. Then what it invites us to do is to say, how is that individual energy culture or the energy culture of the company or the family impacted by external influences that they can't control, such as Ben's cold flat, which means he heads into uni to eat his breakfast and to keep warm, and the clogged motorway, meaning that Chris works at home on some mornings. So how are those influences actually locking those families or businesses into patterns of behaviour that it's really hard for them to break out of?